Hello and welcome back to Bangin' Plays Hotspot with the Kaiserreich mod. We are back in the American Union State. Let's keep it going pretty fast, maybe not that fast. Maybe not too fast now. The 1st of January, 1939. Still going down the tree to eventually get to a perfect democracy. And, ooh, I want to share that wealth. We also need to rebuild the country. We're going to need to get to defend America, but I think if we follow one of these paths, we get it. Defending the America's decision. Ironically, the decisions are not under Defend America. Interesting. Maybe it's defending the Americas instead of just defending America. Looking around the world. I'm kind of interested into what the Ottomans are doing. Maybe not that interested, but kind of. Few things. I could get the field hospital, but we're in 1939, so that means we can take... Oh, we need to take a lot of industry stuff. Oh, man. Yeah, Ottomans... Yeah, I would actually be very interested to see what exactly you're doing. Send an attaché... Oh, they won't accept. They don't like us enough. Yep. Alright. Well, let's hope you don't get a cutoff there. That'd be very bad for you. They have a pretty good line to defend against Alexandria. They just need to focus in on one part of their war and then finish up on it. Ooh, that's a cutoff right there, whatever there's in there. 1939, so this should be the time when coming to France starts their war. Eventually, I don't know. We got... French Republic is going to finish off their rebels. Oh, did you turn that around? Did you turn her around to battle? Another syndicalist bombing. Dang it, Cindy's. Can't even stop them. Reward loyalty against all those who are unloyal. Back over. We can expand the Minutemen, giving us effect on partisans on us, decryption, encryption, and daily political power gain. The extra political power could be very useful, maybe even more useful than civilian factories. Expand the Minutemen. In order to preserve the integrity of our armed forces, we must expand the Minutemen into the field, civil protection, and border monitoring. The insurgent socialists and MacArthurites don't adhere to the rules to engage anymore. Therefore, we must prepare for any level of brutality on their part. Yep, that does seem about right. We can modify the government in some way. There goes the Tuaregs, the Wadai. Civilian economy is construction speed down. Nothing about that is good, but we have too low war support. We can get chemical, electric... military construction speed and civilian factory construction speed. That's pretty good. I like that. I like that. I like that right there. Over here. French have taken the Trab al-Baydan, so that's all of them done. Russians still trying to find out the Transamerians. What to do? Field into our artillery's done. We can move that along into... Honestly, I think we just need to work on mechanical computing. We're really behind on that. On tech. Tech and tech getting. Panama. We're at 58% world tension, so I can't justify claims against you. You're authoritarian democracy, which means, ironically, if we were to puppet you, you would just spit out the same guy. Which actually does kind of make sense. We come in, we take over Cologne. Although, we couldn't make them into a puppet if we took just the canal. Because I would want to take just the canal. Australasian First Movement. Surprising news in the Republic of Australasia as Percy Stephenson AFM. Paternal autocrats. Interesting. So, not nice little Charlie Chaplin mustache. I'm assuming Charlie Chaplin still exists in this world. Make more construction, please. Republic of Australia. You're still in the Entente, but you're a paternal autocrat now. Victory for the AFM. AFM restores order. Monarchist officers. Expand the Minutemen is done. Thank you. Ties with Japan. Iberian Federation has joined the Third International. To be expected. So, expand the Minutemen. Election monitoring. Gain popularity of authoritarian Democrat. We're 70%. That's perfectly fine. The only force that can ensure the democratic process is carried out is the Minutemen, who shall be deployed every November to safeguard Voting areas from harm. Well, we got several months until that comes up. New national political machine, new democracy, People's Commission. How about every man a king? What began as a dream and lifted from a motivational book by Orison Sweet Martin, every man a king is now political reality. It is a positive thinking that at the end of the pessimistic greed that caused the Great Depression and will save America, following Huey Long's economic and social plan, transform America and rewrite the political landscape. Every man a king. As for our own troops, I am building up an armored division, which will be the first armored division. Armored, 4 tank battalions, 6 motorized battalions. It works. You need to fight them back. War support and stability. I like that. I like that a lot. Gave me that stability. Gave me a little bit of war support. The manpower is definitely going to be low, and it's going to be very low since we're still building ships. We have 2 more early destroyers to make. 5 more cruisers, 15 more submarines, and interwar fast battleship. 2. Wow, 2 every year, but we're only building 1, so it's almost done. As for this, we got 9 destroyers in there. Good, good, good. I should also make a submarine catching fleet out of destroyers and cruisers, just to, escort. Although maybe I could use those. Maybe when I get the new destroyer, I can just task all these old destroyers I'm making onto that duty. I think that'll work just fine. New England, can I see what you're doing? Logistics companies. American values. Federalists, yeah. God dang Federalists. So, defend democracy, you got the same thing we do. Syndicalist bombings, they don't have a lot. Gospel of wealth. Oh, you poor fools. Just let it keep going. We're not going to get a lot of manpower anytime soon. I think we got forced back to... No, we still have limited conscription, that's good. Federalist attack, war support, -8 every time. God dang. Well, 8%. But still, I think that just means 8. Over here. The Zuid-Afrikaanse Republic has joined the Rijkspact. Every man a king has been made a reality. So the Rijkspact is down there, meaning that... Honestly, meaning very little. South Rhodesia gets to exist, but under their banner. I'm surprised you got to stay a socialist conservative. Weird. Implement apartheid. Dun dun dun. So, for the poor man would give infrastructure, roadmap of the future. Or how about the national political machine? Executive acts have been used to create agencies to serve the American people in the past. So long as it does not intrude into state sovereignty, in the past the power had led to corruption from corporate interests. Huey Long is however incorruptible, turning the tables against the monopolies and grafters is Huey's promise to America. Of course, yes, of course. We will save America by ourselves. So you, large river crossing. You're the southern border, large river crossing. Really? You don't actually fight over... I guess you do. It's the Rio Grande. Rio Grande. We need new tech. Conversions, not that important. But going down the next level to advanced machine tools, very important. How are we coming with the building? Looks like we already got the repairs finished. 15, 13. We need at least 2 more. Focus on the south. Focus on the south. Naturally, got to focus on the south. And also keep building these guys up. Losing a lot of manpower to pretty much just the Navy. But that means that we got new ships coming out. We got 1 cruiser. We got 1 dreadnought. So we got dreadnought, and then we got dreadnoughts. I see. What are you? You're the interwar fast battleship. We got a typo, ladies and gentlemen. Dreadnought? Dreadnoughts. Huh. I wonder what that's all about. In here, it's the fast battleships and the dreadnoughts. Fast battleships. Bharata Commune has declared war on the Dominion of India. Interesting. So, the Civil War breaks out once again. With the Bharata, the Bharatiya Commune. The Anglo-Indian Trade Agreement. I don't know how much that's going to work. I don't know if Edward is going to really appreciate that. I've tried to fight through this area before. It can get pretty bogged down with men. Oh, and it looks like the Ottomans have suffered a crushing defeat. Encirclement by the Iranians. New Democracy. New Democracy, as Huey Long describes it, is a social contract between the American people and leadership. New Democracy promises a politician that will work in his constituents' interests through adversity, even through violence. Loyalty to the constituents will be rewarded until every man is a king. The only way syndicalism can fall is if every man is a king. Modify the government again. Arms manufacturing? Savage arms. Weapons and equipment research. Soft. So that's 10% soft attack. Production cost down. Harrington Richards. Breakthrough. Ooh, this is a little bit of everything. 10% soft attack and hard attack. Wow, Colt's just really good. I mean, you infantry equipment. There's basically no reason to take Savage Arms because everything is already given here. It even gives Heart Attack and Breakthrough. Colts is just too dang good. Cameroon took 4 states. Okay. Cameroon. You're also at war with, Little Gaben. Oh, Little Gaben around. You're just there. You just exist. The new tank division. Up and ready. Well, Patton's already there. You might as well be put into a new army. Trickster. Federalist attacks. Yes. Debbers. Let's go Panzer Expert. Just because. Is there a good thing I can give him? No, not really. First, nah. Let's give him one of those. Then plop you down with him. And you specifically, just kind of exercise. Because I want you to. In the Baton Rouge area. Exercise, become the best little tank man you can be. Social attack Madras, declared war on the Princely Federation. Decisions available. Let's take those again. We must fight back against the syndicalist menace. How are you guys doing? I could apparently make new air wings. One of the big ones is all these naval aircraft. Also, what's this? Texas, they put Oklahoma into the Texas region. Got the Deep South, the Southeast, Appalachia. Insufficient resources on rubber, which is currently coming from Brazil. Yeah, that works. Keep it going. Federalist slaughter police in Utah. And they sabotage railways. And the syndicalists do it. And the syndicalist bombings. You know, somehow, for some reason, I feel as if I need some of these people's heads on my desk. And also, hey, look at this. Maybe because this is the active menu? I have a feeling this is a GUI error inside of base Hearts of Iron 4 and it just carries over. But I still find it funny. The syndicalists have bombed, yeah. The Federalists have slaughtered police, which is, manpower minus 3,000. Gains Federalist attack, we shall crush these terrorists. So effectively it means take 3,000 men and go solve the problem. But then the syndicalist bombing and infrastructure there. We need new democracy, please, for the love of God. We need a democracy we can believe in. That the people can believe in. Let's go and fight the Federalists as well. They're the ones that killed the police, so it makes sense to me. Then, construction's done, nice. Poor Man People's Commission. Inspired by the judicial districts of his home state, Louisiana, Huey Long has created a paralegal representative entity called the People's Commission. People's Commission is a nonpartisan forum for public discussion that will allow the AFP to directly communicate with the American people and hear issues that politicians will not report on. Stability, war support, and recruitable population factor, 10%, I like that. Magusta. Construction, Resources, radio is important for later on. Synthetic oil would be nice, but later. Let's go dispersed industry. Going hard with the industry here. Gonna let our military suffer for a little bit, but it'll have to do. From exercising plus 004. At least most of these are still doing pretty good. Accusations of crypto-socialism. The public understanding of the share of the wealth in every man a king is predicted largely on song and slogan. Although many Americans today sing along, there persists former Democrats who continue to say that the program is crypto-socialism. Their contention is slowly damaging our reputation within the Western Hemisphere. How about we respond? No. It's better than socialism. Oh, and it's even better than that. It's a train. Change popularity. I like it. Even more popularity for authoritarian democracy. The Alsace Ultimatum. Okay, here we go. After months of low-intensity skirmishes and diplomatic game playing, the German-French border, the two behemoths are poised to edge the potential of the most brutal conflict mankind has known since the dark days of the Weltkrieg, with the train slowly coming up behind me. In a shocking escalation, the Communard government in Paris openly demanded the return of the German-controlled Alsace-Lorraine, seized during the War of 1871 by the victorious Reich. Flouting international norms, a single squadron of French planes flew into German airspace, dropping thousands of leaflets detailing their grievances, much to the chagrin of the Reich's general staff. Such actions are sure to outrage public opinion in Berlin, and even now mobilization efforts are underway. At this point, it seems unlikely that the Second Weltkrieg can be avoided. The world is on the precipice. Yes, indeed. Communard has declared war on the German Empire. Well, I know that there's at least one division that is going to have to go. That's the Chaco Brigade. They came all the way to America just to fight against syndicalism. They're not going to stop now. So they'll be sent. I'll have to put them into an army. Then, as for a leader, I would to some extent, I would kind of want to send this General Matthew Ridgway, just because he has the commando trait, which is out of supply, German expert. Or Pula, he also has commando, and he's actually more of a paratrooper man himself. He distinguished himself at that point. So let's assign you. You're currently on a different location entirely. Let's give you a nice replacement, that guy. So the Chaco Brigade will go. I could send the Tank Brigade, but it's a light tank brigade. It's not really meant for the trench warfare between the German and French. So maybe another division. Louisiana, Texas, Texans, Georgia. Could send the other veteran unit, but they're already veteran. They don't need more veterancy. What about... Could send some of these worse units. How about... This one's pretty close to getting veterancy status. I'll send them along. And I actually want to do something specific. The 1st Louisiana Division, I want to call you... Well, first you go to the first big red one. The... The von Steuben Division. The von Steuben Division. If you know who Ben von Steuben is, maybe I should put that in there too. Baron von Steuben Division. Might as well call him the... I don't know what to call him. The Baron von Steuben Division. Save that. And these troops will be sent over with Matthew Ridgway to the German Empire. Non-aggression pact, send volunteers. Matthew Ridgway, send them. Nice. So, Second Weltkrieg claimed the lives of countless young men from all over the world in a conflict on the industrial scale, but it appears that even that nightmare could not deter man's lust for blood. After over 20 years of proxy warfare, the diplomatic pressure... Good for... Wait, what now? I'm going to read that later. After over 20 years of proxy warfare, the diplomatic pressure, the political squabbles, the uneasy peace between Germany and France have broken down. These two great powers are now mobilizing their armies in preparation of the wars of which the likes of which the world has never seen. New guns, planes, ships, tanks, and deadly weapons are still to be used. Blah, 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 blah. Keep going. And then I'm assuming this is because you have dropped out of the Union. And indeed you have. And yeah, it looks like this line is mostly okay, except for the Nepal getting pushed in a bit. So over here to the commune France. Ooh, an early push by the Germans. More specifically by the Belgians, but we all know it's the Germans doing it. Looks like a little bit of a break in Strasbourg. I'm assuming that was some kind of uprising. Send relatives. We don't have enough to send an attaché. And we're going to need 100 points to be able to do that, so I'll wait. Until then, this area is looking very enticing. Perhaps cutting off to Rouen and Le Havre. Wait, why is Le Havre not one of the ports? It doesn't matter. Looks like we gain a lot of vision anyway, even without the attachés. Von Steuben, we are here. Let us go. This little border in Amiens, and try to push across to there, seems to be the most useful place to have my troops, as well as the most dangerous, but you know, what's war without being a little daring? This is why I'm sending them with a guy who has commando trait. If we can break them there, I honestly would not mind living in a world where the German Empire happens to be the main world empire, and hey, look at that, you never took Haute Savoy. Interesting. If we could break the Commune of France, that would be lovely, and just leave me to my Americas. I will deal with them later. I see you guys have arrived. This is more of the weak target. So focus right there. Focus your troops, boys. Focus troops. New Zealand. Some attacks here and there. Although there's not a lot of troops in the area, I'll give them that. Trying to take out right through here would be useful. Can you join in on that attack? Oh, it's a failed attack. Well, until then, just kind of holding this pocket at Amiens. With the Chaco Brigade and Baron von Steuben division, two of them will have a good enough go at it. Just looking to attacks there. We can try probing attacks to break through their line. At the very least, we can see what they're doing. But still, the fact that we have a breakthrough there at all is very useful. And the fact that they seem to be taking out a couple units, that's lovely. Our finest hour, what a childish fantasy. But with that, I'm going to cut the video here. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye!